What's up, Derek? What are you doing, Big D? I gotta take my medicine, bro. I just woke up. So what are you doing? Are you going back over there? I didn't really get the as far as what they were saying last night. Is that still the same? Are you going back on tomorrow? You were up at I was around up at the same time, but I was laying in bed the whole time. All right, that last one. Probably. Okay. I think it's just going to be too expensive for you to stay there, and as long as he gets rid of that girl. Not as long as Bonnie gets rid of that girl, then I think you're going to be okay. Hit that like button for me, Big D. Yeah. You know that's the issue, you know? I think everybody understands that. What's up, Ron? How you doing, buddy? Got to go to work. I hear you, Ron. Yeah, D. Yeah, Big D. Hey, PK. Have a great day. I cannot stay, but wanted to wish you well today. Cheers, PK and G, man. Thank you. Thank you. Slut Savvy. Hope you guys have a great day, too. What's up, Gigability? How you doing, buddy? First to like, first to leave. You're very welcome, PK. Thank you. Okay, now we can eat my sandwich. Oh, God. It says 10 folks and only 5 thumbs up. What's up with that? Hit that like button if you don't mind. Double tap your screen. But yeah, Derek, let me know what's going on, man. What's up, Vike Fishing? How you doing? Good morning. He's just a cop on the beat. What's up, Master Blaster? Well, we had 10 people and 5 likes. Now we have 9 people and 11 likes. I'll take that. Good morning, Carrie. What's up, Chris? Blair? Hi, Uncle. I'm not your uncle. Just have to come over a little bit. That's better, I think. It puts me more centered. I need to be more centered in my life, or at least on my YouTube channel. What's going on, everybody? Nice. 6 people just leave like that instantly. There's 13 people, now it says 7. Just instantly, 6 people just leave. Bye. Yeah, for the 3 people that deleted yesterday, unsubscribe, thank you for leaving. Appreciate it. Do you guys hear me, see me? Is there a problem with the stream or something? Is why everybody left? What happened? I didn't even say anything, so for people to leave. Okay. Unless my chat's frozen. I don't know what's going on here. Was anybody still here before I end this? It's like the chat froze up like completely. Okay, now I see Chris. What's up, Chris? Looks and sounds fine on my NG. Thank you. Appreciate it. What time is it over there, Aris Rojas? It is 9 a.m. Eastern time. My girlfriend cheated on me with my cousin. Well, that sucks. That's a powerful mustache, right? I like it. It took me many years to get a mustache like this. I've always wanted one like Sam Elliott or like Tom Selleck, but I never seemed to grow it that good. This is by far the best I've gotten it in almost 50 years. Well, we'll say 35 years probably, when you know, so about 15 years probably didn't have facial hair. Yeah, it's because I'm sick, the guy 87. I'm sick with stage 4 cancer. That's why I don't fish anymore. BG Terra. I'm in Northeast in New Jersey. Northeast in the US. What's the live about? Whatever we're going to talk about. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to talk about football yesterday. Yeah, okay. Let me know how you make out. Why? You would just want what do you want, drama? Not anybody on here, just somebody that just messaged me. Just please let me know how you're making out, but I'm not going to give you a nickel. Go away. We could go sit on the bridge and jig with NJ. At least maybe if you did come up here, you'd come pick me up so I can go with you. Somebody was talking about that on Facebook about that land. That's what everybody says. The guy 87 before they fucking think about saying what they're going to say, because you never know what's going on with anybody. You're good. I'm not mad at you, but people always assume everybody's okay. I'm eating a sandwich, breakfast sandwich. Hello, fun from India. You're right, Carrie. That's what we do here. So I'm sorry too, but if you say you're always here, you always come here, and it's all I do. What's going on here? You know that we just sit here and talk and what we do. Pork roll. It's not fucking pork roll, Billy. It's called Taylor ham, bro. Get it right. You're hungry? Go eat something, VG. What's going on? What we talking about? We just said that the past 3 minutes, fun. So go rewind it and listen again if you didn't hear the first time. I was like, should I go live vertical or should I not? Yeah, but I can't check that out, Chris. I don't have that channel, but I'm telling you, everybody I see talking about it saying that show's great, man. I went to the Christmas parade in town here last night. Nice, MB. Let's talk about the fact that I'm about to move in with my brother. Why? What happened? I did a late night weather live. Did you? Oh shit! I was, what I was going through yesterday. Plus, I was in bed. What time was that at? I'll have to go back and watch it later. Master Blaster's got some pizza. Cold morning today for South Carolina standard. Like, where are you in SC? I had a buddy that lived in, where was he? Did the lottery tickets in Columbia. And then he moved to Myrtle Beach. Okay, nice. Yeah, I hear you, Carrie. We can talk about it later if you want. Oh, wow, really? That late? Holy cow. I had the Bills game on TV. Oh, okay. You can watch Landman. I can't watch Landman. I don't have that channel. I don't have cable. It's free? What are you talking about? It's free. How are you getting Paramount Plus for free? You tell me that, and then I'll watch it. So how are you watching that show, Chris, on Paramount Plus? Or cable, whatever. Freaking Fire Stick, whatever it is. How you watching it? Got me curious now. T-Mobile 5G Wi-Fi? Oh, what do they give you? The T-Mobile gives you the free Paramount Plus. VG, you keep saying free, so explain why it's fucking free. Or stop saying free, please. I'm sick and tired of people spamming the chat, man. It's sickening. I repeated what you said the first time. I'm sitting here talking to you guys, being nice. You guys just sit here and spam the chat. Please stop. What's up, Doug? So what, because when you signed up, Chris, I think you explained it to me. When you signed up for T-Mobile, they gave you a promotion, right, or something? Is that what you were told me? If it's something different, hold on, let me see. No, I pay $5.99 a month for Paramount Plus, but on your phone? Can't you download it to your whatchamacallit, to your desktop? I'm an asshole? Why don't you go fucking fuck your sister? How you like that? Now I'll really be an asshole, and you can go fucking sit in a hideout room. Fucking dickhead. Fuck out of here. You said free 3 times, you idiot. You told me you're not spamming a chat? I can take a hike. What's up, Shorty? How you doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you since I was able to give you a wrench, sweetie. How you doing? You watching this up? Oh, that's good, Chris. Can't you, hey, Chris, since you have it on the phone, can't you, like, you know, that you get an option or even on your desktop says, oh, watch on TV? Can't you do that? I see that option a lot when I'm watching something. I'm okay, Shorty. Got a lot going on, but hopefully they're going to be resolved here today or tomorrow. I'm hoping. It's too cold here today, below freezing. Oh, yeah? Well, you're in, where are you? You're in Colorado, right? If I remember correctly. I don't get notifications when you're live. Oh, okay. I go live every single day, though, Shorty, in the morning, around this time, 8:30. Oklahoma? Oh, okay, Oklahoma. Why did I think you were in Colorado? I don't know why I thought that. I thought you said that last time I was in there by you. I could cast it to my TV. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I watch it on my PC. It's 24. Oh, that's cool, too. That's good, Chris. You can mirror your phone to your TV regardless. Yeah. But yeah, he has a nice monitor for his TV, so that's cool, too. I mean, for your computer. Oh, I see. I'm working Wednesday to Sunday and off Monday and Tuesday. Oh, that's good. Good morning to you, too. Oh, so at the beginning of the stream, you still here, Derek? I don't know if you're still watching or not. The infamous Big D was here in the beginning. Lotto King's brother. He just came in, popped in first. He was the first one here to say hi. Did you went fishing yet? Nah, not yet. I think I'm going to wait until after I go for my pet scans in January, see how I'm doing. I just got way too much going on. I haven't been feeling good. Plus, I'm on my chemo regimen again now for the next, 2 months. I take chemo pills. I don't take the regular chemo. I do pills every day. I did every 3 weeks. I told you, I think. Then every 3 weeks I go for IV treatment, Keytruda, it's called. This chemo just beats the crap out of me. Still does. We lowered the dose twice, and it still just makes me tired as heck. Nauseous lately. Too cold for fishing. I don't know if the fish will bite. Oh, they will. Certain fish bite certain times of the year. That's okay. Thank you. Certain fish bite certain times of the year, though. Right now, the crappie are biting now. I was just watching NJ catching crappie past couple of days. He's live now. That's in New Jersey. Other states, there's other things to catch. Trout, pretty good this time of year, certain places. Steelhead, like on my wall right there. I just started to heat up now. Upstate New York. Well, not heating up, but they've been good. They've been making their run, but this is a good time of year to go. Colder, nastier, snowier, crazier weather. Catch a steelhead and striped bass. I say that here. The nasty weather, windy, cold, disgusting weather, go striper fishing. They'll catch one. Munchies. Cool. I'll check that out too, Chris. Derek and the Dominoes. That's all good, Shorty. So what happened to Master Blaster? Ron went to work. So Master Blaster, Carrie, Vike, everybody that was talking. Where'd they all go? Y'all leave me? Fun. Where'd Fun go? Mr. Fun from India and Gigability. He might have went over by NJ probably. Yeah, I was tickling your mother, Jeff. Fucking idiot. Shorts seem to work, just like you said, G. Views and Fuse up. Yep. Hi, Stacy. No, you're never late. So I'm glad you're here. Generally, it has to do with watch time and how. Huh? Who the heck is this? Generally, it has to do with watch time and how much content he pumps out. I have no idea what that person's saying. Left me a comment. I have to go check it out. Jackson Gaming, hello. How you doing? So I'm glad you're here. Have to get rigged around and go get Greg. Well, stick around for 1 second, 1 minute at least. So I had a buddy who was going to stay anonymous. Somebody that helped me out before that I know on Facebook helped me out yesterday with like $600. So I still need about $350. So I'm hoping I can get that by tonight or tomorrow. But if not, then I'm going to just present that to my landlord tomorrow. Hopefully he'll let me stay with that. But I would still like to get at least 1,000 because I had 150. So I have like 750 right now. Yeah, so I have like 750. So I need like another 350. That would get me 1,000. That would get me 1,100. Sorry. So then I can at least give him the full rent. But we'll see. It was very nice. I couldn't believe it. I prayed before I went to sleep. And then, I don't know, it was around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Got up to go to the bathroom. I only knew it was 11:30 because I looked at my phone. And I had to put up a post on, just put up a post on Facebook, said that I'm worried. And then he hit me up and he's like, hey, man, he's like, sorry, I would have helped you out a couple of days earlier, but I was away on vacation. He's like, I hope this helps. I'm like, yeah. It's just like, God is good. I promise that to everyone. If anybody has doubts, God is great. Have a good streaming. I'm cooking breakfast. Okay. What are you making? Like I said, it got me closer, so I just need a few $100 more. But if not, that's all I'll give him, and hopefully he'll let me stay. God is great all the time. Absolutely. Bacon omelet? Nice. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, I always told you guys I'm very transparent. Just want to let you all know. My tummy ain't feeling good either, sweetie. It's been messed up for a week and a half now, 2 weeks. But it's understandable with me. I think a lot of it is, like I said yesterday, and thank you for asking me if I was feeling better too. I really appreciate that. I think it's one, like I said to you, is the chemo's killing me, and all the stress. Yeah, thank you, Miss Jones. As long as I can get through this next couple of days, like I said, somebody helped me out a decent amount. I only need about 300, 350, and I could hit my goal, and then I won't have any worries for inconceivable amount of time in the future. Thank God. I just hope everyone else out there that is fighting this system and needs help, that it goes through for them also. I said that the minute I got that letter. I didn't even read it. My dad goes, "You got a letter?" I said, "I know I was approved. I just know it." Because I had prayed and prayed and prayed. I said, "No, it's time now, thank God." And I said, "I just hope that everybody that's out there also battling like I did, and hope it works for them too. Don't be stressed." I'm very stressed still, Shorty. I had a lot of relief last night from that, but I'm still stressed out. I bought a new antenna for the bedroom TV, and that damn Lucy chewed it already. Well, you got to put that stuff high up, man. You should like take like a little tack or something, and you know what I mean, or like a staple or something, and just put it to the wall. Yeah, it's okay, Shorty. It'll all work out. I have faith, and I know the Lord isn't gonna have me suffer. How you doing, Miss Jones? It's good to see you. That's good, Chris. But they gotta put something. Now we get 45 antenna channels. Oh, she spliced it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. You get the so you probably get the channels like I get. Most of them, probably. My idea doesn't always fly with Alice. I hear you. I hear you. Why is everybody saying uncle today? I'm not your uncle. It's the second person that came in and said, "Hi, uncle. You want to be my mom? Stacy Smith, you want to be my mom?" That just goes deeper to a few other people in here that heard and knows what's going on. Where am I from? If I'm your uncle, you should know where I'm from. Gouda. I don't know why you'd have to ask. If I was your uncle, you should know where I live. But they have like those, like when they're running the wires for like your cable and stuff, and it has like the little nail on it on the bottom, and then a little like plastic strap on it. You know what I'm talking about, Chris? Or that'll work too, I guess. Yeah. That would work. Just don't have the cat in there, but that's hard. Cats are fast. No, I don't. Well, then don't call me uncle. Call me F4C like everybody else does, or G. I am from the United States. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, those are the best, man. You could just run it up the wall, so can't get to it. Or convolute to run the cables in. You can do that too, I guess. Yeah, I guess that would work. I'm not your brother either. I'm a guy that's sitting on my couch. I'm just a guy on my couch going live. But my name is Adventures and Stories with F4C. So you can call me F4C or you can call me G. But if you call me anything else besides that, one more time, I'm going to hide you on my channel. Just have respect for people, man. I don't understand. What are you, 7? I've seen that tactic work, Stacy, with dogs, not with cats. Maybe it will work, but you probably know better. You have a bunch of cats. Do they actually learn from the spray bottle thing? Do they learn? Like, do they eventually like, okay, I'm not going to do that because I'm getting sprayed every time? Yeah. You know what I say to that, Gouda? Leave MAGA alone. He said something in the language and then ended it with MAGA. Kick the cat out at night. You heard what he said. I'll be getting my water bottle out because the tree is up. Yeah. What am I eating? I'm eating a pork roll and cheese with mustard. Oh, they do, Stacy? So they learn. Do cats learn faster than dogs? Because there's some dogs that are really smart, like a German Shepherd, Dobies. There's a few of them that are very, very smart that learn like right away. We had a German Shepherd. My dad trained that dog. Sit, paw. I mean, like, boom, within like a day or two. Just insanely smart. I know cats. Cats will just sit there and look at you like, "Fuck you, human." Or they could be the most affectionate animals on the planet too. I've seen both sides, and you guys know I'm not a big cat lover, but I fell in love with the ones I had with my ex. Sheltie too. Yeah, that is very true. One like Lassie, right? That's a Sheltie, isn't it? Oh, all right, Stacy. Make sure you dress your top half too, not just your ass. Good morning, Jay Fishing. How you doing, my friend? Mini collie, nice. Then you have border collies too. Tripper is very smart. The cats are half-tarded, I think. Lassie, yeah. Oh, only smaller. I got you. Oh, you have one. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you want to say? My Sheltie? Is that what you're saying? Okay. As I just said, I just saw a Y. I didn't know if you were saying. I wasn't sure. I see it now. I see it now, Chris. I missed it the first time. Sorry, man. Lassie is a collie. Yep. That is true. I don't know why I said Sheltie. I thought I said collie, border collie, right? Or is it just collie? Why did I say Sheltie? Huh. They will fuck with the tree in the middle of the night, little fuckers. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm confused now. Scrappy the Sheltie. Hold on, I just gotta look up Sheltie and collie. They're close, aren't they? Oh, it's not letting me because I shut the Wi-Fi off. The only reason my stream is going good is because I shut the Wi-Fi off. I can't use my other phone. That's why it's not really bugging out, because usually I have my laptop on, then I'm live on my phone, both going off the Wi-Fi. And then I had the other phone that I use just in the Wi-Fi. So I shut that Wi-Fi off and it seems better. Shelties and mini collie. That's what I thought. I told you, my mom was a dog groomer for my whole life. That's what I thought. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that. I appreciate it. That's because that's what I thought, really. I said I knew about dogs since I was a little kid. My mom was a dog groomer ever since I remembered what animals were. She did that shit for like 35 years. Maybe longer. Told you guys that story a few times. My mom was a loyal dog. That's cool. She had double knee replacement because of friggin' doing what she did. Arthritis in the fingers and rough job, man. Doing it that long, plus dealing with all the shithead animals, you know. Like, she loved them all, but she had a couple that were just an asshole, you know, that wouldn't listen. You know, she had to put them in a muzzle. She had one dog, I think she put in a muzzle. She only did that after she got bit and got stitches in her hand. That was that one. I think it was a Lhasa, right, if I remember. My dad pops in. I don't remember the dog's name. I don't remember the dog's name. I remember it was a Lhasa, I think. A Lhasa Apsa. 10 folks and 19 likes. Thank you, everybody. It might be 20. Wow, it's almost 20 likes in under 35 minutes. That's amazing, y'all. I appreciate it. Hi, Jen. How you doing? So, yeah. That's cool, though, Chris. I got to check it out. You know what? I'm going to put the stupid Wi-Fi on this phone. I'm going to check it out anyway. And then I'll just shut it off. Ever tried Ghirardelli chocolates? Yeah, they're very, very good. I've heard it said Ghirardelli. I just know they're gala damn good. Call them what you want, but they are good. Come on, man. What they showing me? Oh, there we go. Shetland? No, a Shetland sheepdog. That's not what I asked for. I asked for a Sheltie, damn it. Oh, hot damn. I'm glad I put that on. Thank you, Miss Jones. Are you still here? Angela Jones, thank you. She sent me $50. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that, sweetie. Thank you so much. I'm glad I put this on. Something told me to put it on. I Alice a 1 pound bag of assorted ones at Walmart. Nice. They're good, and the other one's good. The Lindt, Lindt, Lindt chocolate from the Lindt Chocolatiers. They're good too. Miss Jones over here, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. They had Lindor, and then they have Lindt, Lindt. I think they're both the same company. I believe. You have to look it up, but I think it is. I just want to say thank you to Miss Jones. That was so nice of her. I'm glad I turned my phone on. Thank you, Miss Jones, if you're in the chat. Thank you. Come on, man. What is that? Yeah, I'm sure those weren't cheap either. They're not cheap chocolates. You can find those little the Ghirardelli ones, like the little tiny square. They're like a fucking dollar something in the store for a little tiny one, like a sample. What is this? Get your 2025 hunting and fishing licenses are on sale now. What do you mean on sale? What kind of shit is that? Yeah, $22.50, which it always was. $10.50, same thing. $33. It's always been that way. So what are they talking about? Look at that, Chris. If you came to New Jersey for a week and you wanted to fish for like anywhere freshwater, and you had to get a license, a New Jersey license, 7-day vacation license is $19.50 for non-residents only. A 2-day license is $9 for non-residents. That's crazy. All around license, I guess that's fishing and hunting. $72.25. Then they have a separate price here for active military. Doesn't say the price though. That's pretty cool. You sure did, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, you're ahead of me by 2, I think. I wrote them down. We still have tonight though, so before tonight, you had 9 wins, I had 7, and Rocco had 6. What was the one game that I was looking at? I was like, yeah, man, I knew I was going to win that one. Not that page. That was Thursday and Friday. Yeah, so we all won the Texans. Me and you won the Colts. Rocco beat us with the Chargers. That game was crazy. Then a Seahawks and Jets game was just messed up too. Like the Jets should have won that 3 times over, but they screwed that up. How about those friggin' Redskins, huh? Shit, 42 points. Steelers and Bengals. That was another good one. High scoring game. I'll tell you what, your Vikings should have lost that game too, man. From what I saw. I didn't see the game. I saw highlights. Cardinals had a chance to beat you. My fishing list was $31. Nice. Yeah, I know. The Panthers could have won that game. That was the one I was getting to. Yeah, Rams and Saints. Me and you had the Rams. Mm. Yeah, that was crazy too. Like I saw some highlights about that, like a botched whatever or something. I don't know. Yeah, Bucks and Panthers. That was one that was crazy. I thought those Panthers should have won that game too. And then the Eagles and Ravens. That's the only time I ever won with the Eagles. Is because, and I took them because I knew they were going to beat the Ravens. I knew it. So you took the Ravens that time, which was crazy. I don't know why you did that, but anyway, what was the final score? The final. I just know that they won. And that was some cool game with all that snow. Now, let me shut that Wi-Fi off because it's fucking, my phone's acting the fool again. I can see it's bugging out. Should be better. Does anybody know the final of that score? So I don't have to look it up. I don't want to put the Wi-Fi on the other phone again. It's really messing up the stream. The Bengals defense shit, huh? Huh. Stop Sport Campus. It was a lot of good games, though. Tonight, Browns and Broncos. And me and you have the Broncos, so Rocco could pull with, tie with me. At worst case scenario, you could tie with me if the Browns beat the Broncos, but I don't think that's going to happen. What's up, Profit Hunter? I didn't even see you there. Took the day off, feeling blah. Well, I hope you feel better, buddy. Anybody? Know the final score? I counted 13 wins for me. Oh, I didn't count the Thursday and Friday ones. I can go back and do that real quick. I think you're right. I think you had 4 wins over the course of that. Yeah, so it'd be 13. Yeah, I could do that too. Give me a second. But I just want to know what the score was of the Bills and 49ers. Does anybody have a final? You're usually good with that, Chris. 1917 to Kansas. I'm talking about 49ers and Bills, Mike. That's not the game, right? Oh, that was Kansas City. Okay, I got you. 35-10 Bills. Thank you, bro. 35-10. I already had the win put there. I tallied everything up. All right, so you want me to tally up? Blah, 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 blah. So, like I said, 9 to 7 to 6. So then with Thanksgiving and Friday, you had 1, 2, 3, 4. You won all 4 games. So that would be 13. You're correct. Okay. Plus 4. I'm going to put 13. Then you're going to be plus tonight. So then Rocco had 1, 2. 2, is that correct? Let me see. Hold on. 1, 2 Rocco had. Okay. Plus 2. That's 8. And then what did I get? I don't think I won any. Oh, no. I won the first one, the Lions game. That was it. And then I didn't win anything else. That's right. So I only got 1. Plus 1. Plus 1. So that's 8. So me and Rocco have 8 apiece, and you have 13, Chris. Gloat away, buddy. You deserve it. Hi, Gene. So, yeah, me and Rocco have 8 then. That's with everything. Thanksgiving and Friday's game. So, after tonight, if Rocco wins tonight, then he'll go ahead of me with 9. But if me and you win, Chris, then you'll wind up with 14, and I'll wind up with 9, and then he'll have 8. Does that make sense? I think it does. How's it going, Jay Fishing? Hope you're good, but sorry I didn't stop in this weekend, man. Just a lot of shit going on, brother. I always like to just show up over the weekend, man, but I just had too much going on, man. Yeah, so 14 wins you had total, Chris. Is that what you're saying? You said I counted 13 wins. Hold on. What did I just say? Yeah, 13. That's right. And then if you, like I said, depending on what happens tonight, then it could be 14. You did good, man. You sure did. Feel a little bit better today because somebody helped me out last night, but I still need to come up about another $300. Somebody just helped me with 50 also. Miss Angela Jones, who was just in here. So I need $300 and I'll be perfect. And then I won't have to worry about anything. Because then my checks will start being here at the end of December and then I don't have to worry about it ever again. Well, I don't say ever again, but for at least the next 3 years anyway. I know that for sure. That was in the paperwork. They review after 3 years when you're on permanent disability. 3 years. But they will look into it, making sure you have to see when you have a disease like I do or anybody else has a disease like I do, you have to keep reporting your stuff every so often. So my oncologist's team will always be sending stuff over to disability. So it continues to go to them. Like after my next PET scan in January, they'll send over the results to them. So they see that, I'm still sick. You know what I mean? They just want to make sure that you're still sick and are disabled and not able to work. So yeah, I want the Broncos to win too. Yeah, I think what do we got here, Chris? Yeah, me and you got the Broncos, and Rocco said that's going to be the upset. He said, I remember him saying that. He said Browns for the upset, the dog pound. So we'll see. Yeah, 13. Yep, I just double checked, Chris. Yeah, 13 plus tonight's game, so you could wind up with 14, which is pretty damn good. That might be the highest ever. I don't know. I'd have to go through all the books. I'm sure you have all the totals. Was it the highest you would have so far? I think it is. He did good in those 1 o'clock games, man. He kicked ass on the 1 o'clock games. And there was a lot of them on the 1 o'clock. There wasn't as many games yesterday because he had the Thursday and Friday game. My sister used to live in Aurora, Colorado, and she was a huge Broncos fan. Yeah. I got out against the Broncos. Nothing. I was a big John Elway fan back in the day. I think he was, in my opinion, top 10 quarterbacks ever. That's just me. We could probably talk about that for an hour. People disagreeing with me. Yeah, I think so, Chris. Yeah, good job. I don't think any of us have won double digits besides you. That's not the first time. I think you wound up at like 10 or 11, maybe or 12 once before. I might have hit 10. I'm not sure. Hey, Shelly. I don't know who that was. I gotta turn this on for 1 second. Good morning, Jason. How you doing, buddy? I gotta turn his Wi-Fi on. I noticed with the Wi-Fi off on this other phone that the stream goes smoother. I guess the less of devices plus Mike's at work, so. But I gotta see what this person meant on his comment. I don't know what that means. My stomach. Here he is. What up, Jason? Let me give you a wrench, bro. You look better in blue. Yeah, that's crazy. What? Oh, I left. You know what this is about? I don't even know if anybody cares, but I'll read it to you anyway. So the guy Joel Hansen that I watch, he's a food influencer, and a competitive eater. Subscribers. So my comment, and I watch him all the time. So I said, "Hey Joe, congrats on 1 million subscribers. But what's up with YouTube lately? Seems like they're suppressing views from big channels. I see it with your vids as well. It's not fair. Your channel is so awesome, and hope they fix it for you." And it's true because he was getting, whatever on every video, like over 100,000 views, and now he's well below that, like half. And then some dude just goes, "Well, like a smarty pants. Well, generally, it has to do with watch time and how much content he pumps out. He pumps out more content than anyone I know. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with YouTube is suppressing views to everyone, including me, even a small channel like me. I see it in my views. And I'm not counting the ones when I go on my laptop. I'm talking about all of the vertical lives. You can look at the numbers. I'm on the same amount of time mostly, maybe give or take 20, half hour, whatever. Usually the same amount of people. So I've looked at it closely in my analytics, and something's not right. It is what it is, but something's rotten in the state of Denmark. I promise you that. And it's usually at the end of the month or beginning of the month because they just, it's all about bullshit. They don't want to make as much money. Money Speaks said same shit too. See, I'm not the only one talking about it. Trust me. And he has a good channel. I see it all over the place, man. I watch a lot of YouTube, and there's a lot of these channels. It's the smaller ones and big ones talking about it. Like, it's not fair. I watched also him and Beard Meets Food are good. Yeah. I watch them. I watch Scott Eats. Scott Eats I like too. He's cool. I like the chick. What's her name? She's from the UK. Shutkeever. She's cool. She's really that good. That woman could eat some food, man. I'll tell you that. But, at the end of the day, what are they doing to keep their figure? I know he works out big time, Joel. A lot of these guys are all in good shape. Even the girls are in good shape. They're obviously working out hard, but they got to be doing something with that food afterwards. Are they throwing it up? I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. Because I don't care what you do. I mean, if you sit there, I don't care how much exercise you get and do that once a week, twice a week, you're still going to gain a lot of weight. Who are you talking about? Joe Hogan? No. I'm talking about Joel Hansen. He's a competitive eater and influencer on YouTube. He just hit 1 million subscribers. From 1,000 views to hundreds now. Yep. So I don't know why. But and then somebody else, who said it? Was it Gigability? Are you still here, Billy? Mr. Gigability, sir? I remember one day he came in here. We were talking about a bunch of stuff. And yes, it is, Chris. All right, I'll see you in a few. Gigability said it. They're not pushing out these vertical lives anymore like they used to. I believe it. Go look at NJ's, and I hate to always bring him up, but I know he watches my stuff, so I know he's going to hear me saying this. But it's the truth, and I said it to him. I might have on a comment or something. Hi, Scratch Master. He was going from like 30,000, 35,000 views per live down to half that or less. That's why I said it. I said it to one day, and I was like, that's just not right, man. It's just messed up. But I guess it is what it is, right? I guess you got to look at it this way. Okay, so they made a lot of people a lot of money there for a while doing the vertical lives, and now they're going to say, okay, now we're done. Because it was only supposed to be a promotional thing from the beginning. I know one of the first people to talk about it was D-Man, that Facts. He was the first person to talk about it, I remember. And then people started doing it. Can you please speak in English, Gouda? Because I don't know what you're saying. I think I had mentioned that earlier. No, I don't sing Britney Spears. No. No. I think it's Leah Shutkeever. She's good, man. Could watch her. And then there's another girl I started watching, Steph Pappas, Pappas. Steph Pappas, bro. That girl's awesome too, man. She's hot. She's eye candy, and she eats some food. She does a lot of food reviews. She's cool. Excuse me. Probably 9 years old. Profit Hunter. Don't encourage him. That Chef PH guy, he's all right too. Y'all got to check him out too. Everybody in here except for the not troll people, the people that come in that are not trolls, right? If I say trolls, then I'd be contradicting what I always say. So yeah, the people that aren't blue for the main part. What was I going to say? Oh, they probably the ones that don't have you. So, but if you want to drop your link, go right ahead. or just, yeah, I don't know. They say links don't work in vertical mode, so I don't know what to do. If you're blue and you want to connect with Chef PH, come in with that channel real quick. What are you doing? You've been watching me for the last friggin' 40 minutes and you don't know what I'm doing? That's funny. Had a dinner? What kind of dinner did you eat? What's up, Craig Outdoors? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Who said that? Watch that guy. Oh, watch that guy, FPH. The streak continues. What's up, Billy O? What streak? What, that I'm live? Yeah. There he is, Chef PH. Let me give you a wrench on that, first of all. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. If none of you guys do, please go hit up Chef PH. I don't know if the links work. They might not. But whoever has a wrench can go over and hit the 3 dots, and they can go over and check out your channel either way. So, I'm sorry to hear that, Craig. My condolences, my friend. You're very welcome. Anytime, FPH. I was reading all of them, Shelly. Which one did I miss? I read them all. I like the girl that shoves a foot-long hot dog down her throat. Oh, I didn't see that one, though. What's her name? Is it Shelly? $77. Well, yeah, lived a great life. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's still hard, no matter what, to lose someone you love. Morning, Rocco. How are you doing, Papa? I knew Shelly would laugh at that. You're kind of cute. Thank you, Sam B. Thank you, Billy L. That's FPH, but he's doing cooking on that channel. She does food challenge? Oh, okay. I don't know which one. Who is it at? What's her name, Jason? Do you know? Is that girl, Leah? Leah Shutkever? I've been watching her. She's really good friends with Joel Hansen. They've done like dual lives together. Challenges, I mean. Good morning, Bud Files. How you guys doing? Well, there's a lot of them, but yeah, then maybe that's her. Hey, Scotty. What's going on, Scotty? What are you doing, Scotty? Where you being, Scotty? What's up, Scotty? Good morning to you, too. Some girl. I think so. That sums it up, Jason. Thank you. I know who it is. Crack me up, man. That's better. That's better. Well, because I said that. Shit. I could shove 2-foot-long hot dogs down my throat. Nice. Remind me next time I do a panel for you to show that, demonstrate that to the class. My picks were sorry yesterday. Yeah, we just said it. Chris is at before tonight, Rocco. This is the standings. Me and you have 8, and Chris has 13. And then tonight you're by yourself, so you can go ahead of me if you win. But if I win, then I'll have 9, you'll have 8, and Chris will have 14. Lucky son bitch. He is one lucky guy, I'll tell you. Mister, I don't pay attention to football at all, but wins every week. The other day, it was just, hey, Scotty. Sorry, Scotty. It's been a rough while here. Still rough. But I've had some help here since last night and today, so I just need another $300 and I'm at my goal. So that would be fantastic. Hey, Shelly, my love, you can shove more than 2 hot dogs down your throat. You guys are funny. but it might defense. You can't have a 1-point victory over a team and call it a substantial win. That's true. I know, Scotty. It's all good, buddy. He said, hi, darling. Crack me up, Rocco. There's someone out here, and they run the Denver Foodie, and it's on YouTube, and they just did a review of my daughter's chocolate shop. Cool. Now, I'm talking about these, they're like influencers, like food, what's the word I just said? Competitive eaters. Intriguing. So what we talking, 3 hot dogs with onions and mustard? Are we talking chili cheese dogs with onions? Oh, excuse me. Crack me up, man. Good morning, Dad. What's up, Pops? You don't like onions? So you're not denying the fact of the 3 hot dogs. You're just saying you don't like onions. Got it. Yeah, me. Same old shit. Spitting snow here, 4 to 7 inches possible today. Lake effect. Snow, Lake Michigan. Oh, all right. Hi, Miss Aussie. How are you? Good morning. So when will you go out there, Chris, and shovel? Like, so if you get, let's say, 7 inches, will you go out there like after the first like round, or do you go out there like while it's still snowing? Because I know a lot of people, they're out there like all day long, which is unnecessary. If you go out there after the first dump down, then you should be okay. Like throw salt down, then the rest is pretty easy after that, unless it's a full blizzard. I remember we used to shovel where I was at before here, and then Danny bought a gas-powered snowblower. That thing was great, man. He would be like, who's going to do the front or the back? I'm like, me. I'm like, I'll do it. I used to love doing it, man. Snowblowers are fun, man, I'm telling you. Especially like in a good snowstorm, it's really not that bad outside. Just dress nice and you're good, man. It sucks when it's super windy. But usually when a good snowfall like that, it's just coming down in big flakes and shit, it's really not that bad outside. No wind. It's really gorgeous out. I've always said that. Shoveling snow while it's snowing, it's like brushing your teeth with a mouthful of Oreos. Yeah, pretty much. You have 3 snowblowers. Nice. I'm guessing you would have to out there. Jason said, man, she could do a lot more. I missed that. Sorry. You wait until it's done? Yeah, depending how deep it is, though, right? I mean, if you get 8-10 inches, that's rough. You have to go out there, I think, beforehand, man. It's hard to do it with, I mean, unless you got one of the big giant snow blowers. Like ours, you couldn't do it with 8 inches of snow. There was no way. It would take you forever. Because all it would do is grab stuff from the bottom. It would just be like, I don't know, you have to go over it so many times. I tried that. Those gas-powered ones are like heavy-duty ones with chains on the wheels, like those commercial ones. Those are good, man. You can go through anything with those. You probably have one of those. I use my hands. Yeah. I'll tell you, Dad, you know, when we were getting snow by Danny's, I would use a snowblower if it was really bad, or like the first major round. But like in the beginning when it first came down, I just say, oh, there's going to be a break in it for an hour or so. Boom, go out there with a shovel. Bang, 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 make a path, done. Then you can do it with the blower after that. That's how we always did it. I don't know. It's too deep. My son has a Dodge Ram 2500 or plow. Yeah. And you can go on the sidewalk with that. They don't care. Shelly could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. God. Jason is on a roll this morning. I don't have any more bananas, Shelly. I threw away one because it was rotten. On Thanksgiving, my cousin made me a hot chocolate and a coffee latte with his very own espresso maker deluxe. Nice. 4. You crack me up, man. You guys are nuts. My sidewalk goes right to the curb. No tree lawn. Oh, that's good. That's definitely good. That helps out a lot. In a way, in a way, no, because it's a lot more you got to do then. But then you can just do it with the plow then, right? Makes sense. That's cool. Because here, everywhere, you have a the little sidewalk with the you got a sidewalk, and then you have your property, and then to the street side you have the trees and grass and shit. It's a pain in the ass. That's the one thing I don't have to worry about here, is doing it. And I know Mike wouldn't ask me to do it anyway. Remember, I said it when I moved in. I told him, I said, listen, I know I'm sick and stuff. I said, but come the winter, I might have enough strength to at least go out there and do a little bit in the front or whatever, the side, even the back. If you wanted me to do like the little walkway or something, he's like, no, man, I take care of it. I'm the homeowner. I'm like, okay. I used to help Danny because my cheap was rent. My rent was cheaper, a lot cheaper. So it would help out a lot. I would cut the grass a lot. I didn't mind cutting the grass. It just bothered me when my knee was messed up, like before I got my gel shots and stuff, man. It used to suck. My knee used to hurt like so bad. But a lot of times I would do the front and then I would do the back. And sometimes if you got home from work early, you'd be like, yeah, go take a shower, bro. Hang and chill out or whatever. Go grab a beer. Like he's like, I'll do the back. I'm certifiable. Yeah. I concur. Doing all right, Dad. I got a little help last night from somebody. So I need about 300 now to get by. So hopefully that works out. But we shall see. I'm happy with my coffee. I'm happy because I finished my coffee, Rocco. I can't drink anymore either because it's hurting my stomach. Yeah, my stomach's still bothering me, Dad. But other than that, it was bad again last night after I talked to you. He is on one today, Shelly. The way he's on it, you're going to be on one later. The way he's talking this morning. Yeah, but I'm not all the way there yet. But we're working on it, hopefully. Okay, Rocco. He is my soulmate. I know how you guys are, Shelly. I almost called you Stacy. Who was here, but she had to go. What's so funny, Gene? I don't know where Terry is. I'm not sure. I'm sure she'll pop through. She might be working. She might be working, Dad. I don't know. No idea. I haven't talked to her. Did she pop in yesterday? Yeah, I think she might have popped in yesterday in the morning. If it was the day before, then I don't remember exactly. All these days are going through each other. But if it wasn't yesterday, then the last time I spoke with her was the day before. Matter of fact, hold on a second. I only need 200. Matter of fact. Hey, what's up, Chef PH? I only need 200. Matter of fact, I just looked now. To 50 from Miss Jones. Yeah. Yeah, I only need 200, not 3. Sorry. What's up, FPH? Chef PH, PH. I'm just going to call you PH. What's up, PH? Hey, light bulbs, stop signs. What's on? What's on your mind? Get some peeps in on a pool. What do you mean? On a pool? What kind of pool? Like a swimming pool? Get some peeps in on a pool. Winner gets our coin. Winner gets our coin. Yeah, I don't know. Most of the people in here aren't really interested in that. You know. Yeah, but I'll do something like that in here next week. Yeah. I thought you meant for whatchamacallit. All right, Gene. I thought you meant for my situation I'm going through. I was like, wait a minute now. Get some people in on a pool. Winner gets our coin next week. So what do you mean? Like, so if we do like how I do my picks with me, Rocco, and Chris, like have a bunch of people in the chat do it, and whoever wins the highest that week wins your coin? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I'm in. Okay. All right. I'll write something up this week about it and I'll do a video. But I'm gonna after I get my situation settled first, FPH. No ill will on what you're saying, but more important is getting my rent paid. So let me get that taken care of. I'm like I said, I'm 200 away now. I don't know why I said 3, 200. But yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. And then what you can do is whoever wins, they can just email you and you can whatever, you can ship it out from you, right? That's how you'll do it. They just get a hold of you or whatever and you'll ship it to them. Yeah, but I don't get that money until next month though. But I mean that will help. Like I'll do that for my channel, yeah. That's how I'll do it next week for sure. I'll do the goal things up top. And then how I'll do it. How will I do it? Okay, Shelly and Jason, have a good day, guys. Appreciate you hanging out for a while. So $2 super chat gets you in. That'll help you. Yeah, that'll help my channel for. I won't get that money until January, but that's still anything for the channel too helps too. Absolutely. Plus, if you want to do it, it would be for everybody in that comes to the channel. So that's cool as heck. Yeah. And if you do that, then I'll throw in stuff to it too. Maybe we'll work it out. Figure it out. Let me know. Okay. All right. I'll figure it out, Chef PH. Remind me again if I do forget. Just remind me. I'm going to write it down right now. But like I said, I just got a lot going on in this next couple of days. So let me figure all that out and stuff. And then we'll get to it again. What's up, bud? Big boy. How you doing? Let me write it down now. FPH coin giveaway contest. So he said, what did he say? What did you say? $2 super chats? I appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, that'll help my channel big time, brother, for sure. I really appreciate that. Yeah. I'm okay. I got a cold. Sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. Thank you, FPH. Yeah, it's Chef PH. So what did you say it would be? So the qualification would be what? $2? $2 super chat or better? So all $2 super chats. And then I'll do like a name picker. You want to do it like that? We'll do the name picker app. We'll pick a name that way. Is that how you want to do it? All right, let me shut this Wi-Fi off in here because my shit's going to start bugging. So you want to do it like a name picker, a wheel? Make NFL picks. What are you talking about, man? You just said a $2 super chats. Now you're saying NFL picks. I'm confused, bro. I'm lost, buddy. He said so. Whoever donates $2 super chats would go onto a wheel or a name picker or a duck race or something like that. Super chat gets you in the pool. And then you're saying, what's the NFL picks? I don't understand. So what? So if you do a super chat, so everybody that does a $2 super chat has to get into the NFL picks for the week, and then on Monday's live the following Monday, next Monday we pick a winner. Whoever wins, I mean Chris always wins the NFL picks. Might as well just give it to him. Yeah, I don't like that one, to be honest. Not that I wouldn't want Chris to win it, but it's always been, if I look at the stats, Chris wins every week. I don't want it. I obviously don't want it. I appreciate the help. Chris goes game over. Exactly. If I had money, I would do a super chat. I appreciate that, big boy. You don't have to. That was good, Chris. We'll come up with a way, though. I promise you, FPH. We'll come up with a way. I think the best way to do it is to everyone that sends a $2 super chat. I'll have a list. Like I just wrote it out here. Look, FPH coin giveaway, $2 super chat, and then I'll write a list, everybody's name, and then we'll put them on a wheel or just a name generator or something. We'll spin it, boom, and we'll pick a winner. Or we'll do a duck race or something. We'll figure it out. But we'll do the race on my probably on the laptop next time. Okay, just email me. Yeah, I think I got you. I'm going to put it up there anyway. I got you, bro. I have your number too, I think. So once we figure it out, like I said, I got to get through what I got to get through here the next couple of days. So, but I do appreciate it, brother. We're going to make it happen. Okay, cool. Great idea, and thanks for your help. I talked to my banker. I meant that Buffalo game was amazing. Yeah, I saw some of it. I didn't see all of it. I saw some of it. All that snow. We are always trying to help you. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I was going to show the coin. People say, I showed everybody. I put it up on my shelf because I was cleaning off my table. My table's actually clean now. All I have is my meds and my other meds and my other meds and a couple of things. That's it. My water, and that's it. Oh, man, I cleaned up in here the other day. Cleaned up my table in my bedroom too the other day. Essentially, my banker told me I'm going to get a lump of Kingsford charcoal this year. It was on Antenna TV here, Pop, so I watched. Oh, that's cool, Chris. Yeah, it was on, it's always on, yeah, NBC. Sunday Night Football is always on regular television, I call it. What I love about the Antenna TV too, which I didn't know before I got it, was that it always is in, it's always in HD, the lower channels. Like here, I say 2 through 13 or whatever. Like your local channels are all in HD. It means. Oh, he was just saying it means had a dinner. Zigzag. I was explaining it from before. That's okay though. That's my mods know that though. We don't like when people talk in another language, but it's all good. What do you do for a living? I was a chef for many years, but now that I'm sick, I don't work. You ready for barbecue season? Vike said. That's funny. Yeah, I was a cook, chef, whatever you want to call me, for a long time. What's up, fishing me? It is a long time no see. Where you been? What's going on? So it means had a dinner. I got you. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What language is that? Gouda? Is that That's not Filipino, is it? Gerald watches Chef PH for living now. Huh? You're home. Okay. I've grilled turkeys in the snow before on my old Weber grill. Nice. Great. What's up, Zigzag? Great, great, great. What? You don't have to keep repeating comments, buddy. Please don't. How you doing, Zigzag? I'm not a chef. I'm just a cook. They don't pay me chef pay, but they want to call me a chef. Yeah, I didn't go to culinary school. That's why I don't call myself a chef, but I have ran kitchens, so it's whatever. I always say I'm a cook. I hear you. What kind of food do you cook, Scotty? Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I've done so many years in kitchens that I call myself a chef, but technically I'm really not, I guess. I didn't wear a hat, no, but I wear a chef coat, chef pants, chef shoes, all that, yeah. About 25, 30 years of my life, yeah. I went to culinary. I won't call myself a chef. That's cool, Billy. Yeah. Is that what you do, Billy L? Are you a cook? I never cooked bacon naked. Thanks, Chris. Well, not anymore. Okay, I got you. I passed diesel mechanics. I ain't no mechanic. Uh, I say it all the time, though. FPH, FPH, everybody. I always say it. I didn't go to culinary school, but I put a lot of years in kitchens, and I probably could outcook most. I'm not going to say all, because there's a lot of them that pay attention and could really do well coming out of school. But most of them are young and have no experience in the kitchen and just are textbook smart. And I can outcook them any day of the week. But it is what it is. There's a lot of things I don't know that they know, that even just at a basic culinary school that they know more than me. I'm sure, but I can still cook my ass off. So I try not to compare myself with people like that. I commend people that go, it's just $50,000 that my parents didn't have or I didn't have growing up. So, all right, Rocco. Disabled multiple sclerosis. I got you. Sorry to hear that, bud. I'm just a cook at a nursing home. I've ran fast food restaurants too. Oh, okay. No, but that's a good job at the nursing home. They pay good, right? I'm sure they pay good. If I was still staying in, I probably would still be with my boss because we worked together for many, many years. I knew his menu and inside and out. I loved working there. Don't get me wrong. We had our differences through the years, but I always put it to you this way, the Lord always directed me back to him, for a reason, because we got along good and I knew his menu. I mean, no matter what, if I left and went back, I always knew his menu. So it was a lot easier. But I left the cooking industry for a little while. I worked at Lowe's, like I said, in the plumbing department. I don't know nothing about plumbing. I had to flush a toilet and wash my hands in the sink, run a shower. That's about it. So that wasn't for me. But no worries. I cook for my wife now. That's cool, Billy. I went Southern Granny Cooking School. Nice. I don't do good following our recipes. They suck, so I do my own thing. But a nursing home, you have to be careful, right? A lot of restrictions. Probably like it's salt and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure she appreciates it a lot. Yeah. I started granny school at 5 years old. Yeah, me too. I had both my Italian grandmother and my Polish grandma. I learned best of both worlds, in my opinion. Which is probably my first real uh, inspiration to want to cook was my grandma on my mom's side. I used to love watching her cook, making all the Polish food, and it's just amazing, man. A lot of work, and cook is not easy, man. People think it's an easy job. Go ahead and do it full time for 30 years and tell me how you feel. All right, Chris. The only thing I'll say to this is I had one of my best people I think I've known in my lifetime, chef wise, was my chef Tim that I worked for, and I worked for the owners, obviously, but he was the chef there for. He worked there for 30 something years, 40 years. Started in Orchard, and but he even at his age, he was in his early 60s and late 50s, early 60s, and he would run every day, every morning before he went into the restaurant at 5 a.m. 4:35. He'd be out there running, jogging all the time. So I think that's the best way to. You have to stay in good shape. I love cooking and went to cutting meat. It was nice working in the cooler from a hot kit. Yeah, that's true too, Billy. But I'll tell you what, that's hard work too, man. You know, those guys working in the meat room, and that's you get good money. You don't get me wrong, because you guys all got your own separate union, like meat cutters union and stuff. It's good money to be paid, but it's not easy either. You get a lot of arthritis in your hands, and chefs use a lot of knives, but those guys, man, they're knives in your hand probably 3/4 of your day at work. Didn't get too crazy, but some of the stuff they have to add to some of the recipes aren't even supposed to be in it. Yeah, I hear you. Welcome back. That thing has to work all the time, Gene. Essential. You're right about that. Definitely the money was way better. The cramps definitely saw. Yeah, heck yeah, man. The worst thing with me was my back and my legs. The hands, yes, no. I mean, I've cut myself. I should. If you're a chef and you haven't cut yourself, then you ain't working right. Sorry to say that. People never understand when I say that, but it happens, you know. You're working at a fast pace, and it happens. I've cut my fingers bad, man. You probably ain't gonna see it on camera, but these two fingers right here, these two right here, I cut. You might be able to see the. You probably ain't gonna be able to see the scar, but right above the top here, and the side of this one with a bread knife with the teeth. I mean, fast. I used to open up breads, making sandwiches at my buddy's restaurant because we made sandwiches and dinners too. Lunchtime, a lot of sandwiches. And I was cutting the bread open, boom, and it's so fast, and I just missed it, and it jumped off. It must have hit like sometimes a loaf of bread will have like that little ball of bread. Sometimes it's like just a little crumb or whatever. It hit that, boom, and it jumped, and it hit my finger, dude. I just remember yelling, "Bill!" And he came around. He's, "Jared, what's the matter?" I was like, I got to go to the fucking med care, I think. And he's like, "Why?" I go, "Here," and there's just blood fucking pouring out of my hand. He's like, "Yeah, let me see. I'll try to do it." He tried to fix me up because it was super busy, and he's like, "All right, I'll have to take it." And I had to. One of the other kids had to jump up and work for me, but it's something I'll never forget. And I've caught myself numerous times where I just cleaned it quick, threw couple band-aids on it, a little piece of a rubber glove, a tape it up, and get back to work. That happened. I mean, thousands of times through the years that I can't even count. Too many days working in the Chick-fil-A kitchen. Oh, burns too. Burns are more common than even cuts too. But you know, it's hard. Everybody says, "Well, just be more careful." Okay, go work in a high-paced kitchen on a Saturday night, and then tell me if you. I mean, you be as careful as you possibly can, but things happen, especially when you're working with 2, 3 other people in a small space. It happens. I cut myself more in the kitchen, no doubt. It's just too fast paced, man. Who do you prefer, Kendrick Lamar or Drake? Neither. I don't listen to hip hop. Old school hip hop I listen to. 90s, 80s, and 90s hip hop. I don't listen to today's. My arms feel like it's broken. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Chef PH listens to that. I don't listen to that kind of music. I'm thinking I am going to do biscuits and gravy and some hash browns breakfast for dinner. Cool. Enjoy. Oh, he said too many days working at Chick-fil-A, Dad. That's what he said. Chef PH, always plugging the channel, baby. God. Oh, Chef PH, I'm gonna if I remember, which I'm gonna write it down here right now. I'm gonna text you something later. Are you working today? Or you said you're off because you're not feeling good. That's right. Can I call you after my live? Unless you're going to be resting, let me know. Otherwise, I want to call you. I want to talk to you about something real quick. Even running the meat grill at a fast-paced breakfast place was a challenge. I always had grease. But yeah, exactly too, Chris. Yep. It just happens, man. When you're working at that, a fast pace like that. Lifting those freaking baskets of fillets and baskets of fries and hash browns and on and on and on. Yeah, I hear you. What are you talking about, like the fryer? Working the fryer? That's not an easy job. People think, I got demoted because I had to work the fryer. Bro, it's an important spot in a restaurant. People don't understand that. Call me around 1 o'clock. Text me. Remind me. Okay. Maybe I'll just text it to you and then you can read it whenever. I'll probably just do that. It's nothing like, oh my God, I need your attention right now. It's not even anything about my situation. It's about something that happened to me the other day. A channel I went into. I was just mind blown. What's up, Elon Jr.? How are you? Okay, Dad, I'll call you a little bit later, all right? I'm going to try to get a few things done once I get off of here, but I'll call you once I get settled down, all right? I just got to do a few things. I got to take garbage out. I got to wash some dishes. I got to get some shit done before I take my chemo. I worked fryer at high school football game. I'm sure, yeah. Okay, sounds good, Dad. Love you too. But, there we go. What show's going on where you're at, but help you for the bad. Stuck at LMCA since yesterday morning. They have me in observation. Determining if my lupus is causing the problems or just the pain, plain old belly issues. Sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second. All right, let me shut that off again. I just turned it on and then I had like friggin' 3 messages from somebody on Messenger. Have goodest day. You had the best day. With that, some upper echelon gourmet restaurants. That's good, Rocco. Ribs and butt roast, my specialty. Last 4. Owning and operating a food truck would have been fun when I was younger. Yeah, I've always thought that too, Chris. But it's a big challenge in itself too. One, you got to find like the perfect location. Once you find a perfect location and the people go there, just make good, consistent food, and then you'll make a fucking fortune. Short little story. My ex best friend, his brother, he had one. Somebody had given it to him. So he got married, and his father-in-law had a hot dog truck. famous one down by Rutgers University. Fucking ruined it in less than a year. Dude, that dude put all his kids through college with that hot dog truck. And my buddy's brother ruined that shit. It's a shame. Like, I always said to myself back then, I said this to my dad too. I'm like, damn, I wish I had that opportunity. I would have broke my ass night and day, man, to make the money he could have made. Stupid. And not only that, but he ruined the father's, like, it wasn't, he changed the name, obviously, but, and changed locations. He wasn't allowed to have that location once the father sold the business. But still, like how the fuck, man? It was a true shame, man. Fucking A, right. You ain't lying. I would have loved to have done it, but I wanted, you know what I always said I always wanted to do, Chris? I might not have ever told anybody this, but I would love to just have a simple hot dog truck. Hot dogs, a couple of toppings, that's it. Like a hot dog cart, but in a truck. Like a nice hot dog truck. You know, you have a couple little walk-in, little, you know, couple of doors, like a little fridge, you know, and then maybe, you know, eventually add some stuff, you know what I mean? But just good fucking hot dog truck, man. They're hard to find. Yeah, they're hard to find. But I want like a food truck, but a hot dog one, so you can do like some cool other shit too, you know. Once you get established people, throw something out once a week, a special, say, oh, let's see if they like this, you know. Where you have the ability to create more stuff. When you just have a hot dog cart, you can only do hot dogs, you know, and a couple of toppings. You can't really do anything else with just a little cart, which I'm sure people had put their kids to college just with a hot dog stand. Listen, you can make a lot of money, man, if you got the right location. Just fry onions and peppers. People smell that, and boom. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna disagree with you on that one, buddy. I would enjoy just a hot dog cart, meet lots of people. Yeah. Selling some fries and burgers is great part-time work as we become our own master rather than working under others. Yeah, exactly, Elon. Hot dogs have been on point today. Were you eating hot dogs for breakfast? Small flat top on the cart with propane. That would be cool if you had a little flat top. There you go. Instead of like dirty water dogs, which let me tell you something, they do very well too. Hey, Deadpool, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Roger Wood sausages. I never heard that. Roger Wood sausages. I never heard of those. Steam them buns. Heck yeah, bro. What's good, Deadpool? It's good to see you, man. Look them up. I will. Roger Wood sausages. Huh. Was it like an Italian sausage or breakfast sausage? What is it? FPH? Chef PH? Whatever your name is. What's up, Duke? How you doing, my friend? How are you, Duke City? Hit that like button, everybody, please, if you don't mind. Double tap that screen. Spicy big links. Nice. Deadpool, you know Chef PH is FPH, right? They're about 8 inches. It's funny. Pool 8 ball. What? What the heck are you talking about? Pool. Like Deadpool? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Deadpool ate it? Is that what you're saying? You never saw such a thing. Spicy Italian sausage rolls. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I like a good sausage, pepper, and onions with regular sweet sausage, but hot sausage is great. Nice, G. Onions and peppers. Heck yeah. Like my video that I made a while back. My sausage, pepper, and onions. Sausage and pepper pasta. Oh, yeah. I made thousands of them in the restaurant. We used to make chicken sausage. peppers and onions in the restaurant I worked at for all those years. Not my last job, but the Park and Orchard that I talked about. And then we had hot chicken sausage with, I don't know if you know the long hots, the Italian long hot peppers. Those things are fire. So it would be those, onions, garlic, and a mix of green and red regular peppers too, with the hot chicken sausage in a stir fry dish. That was good, man. That was really spicy, but really, really good. Tamales are great, but take a couple days to make from what I remember. Take my sausage hostage. You're cracking me up there, Deadpool. I'm getting my rear end gear. All right, Rocco, have a good day, buddy. Take casing off and let's go. Yeah, I like taking the casing off too. Certain dishes, I do. But a regular like sausage, pepper, and onions, I like that little snap. I haven't had tamales since last year when my friend across the street, I told you she's Puerto Rican also. She made them for me. Well, she made it for Christmas, and I wound up going, not last year, the year before that. I keep forgetting. I keep saying last year. Last year I was just getting home from the hospital. The year before. I like taking the casings off FPH when I'm doing a pasta dish. Take it off, and then saute it in like nice little pieces. Rocco said, "Go, John Elway." Have a great day, Paisan. I'll talk to you later. I wonder what happened to Carrie. Where'd she go? She talks about me disappearing. I will be saying last year when actually it was closer to 5 years ago. It was actually 2 years ago. Deadpool. Last year, I always forget. Last year, that was when I first found out I had cancer. The year before that, I spent Christmas at my friend's house, and she made tamales. They're so good. Is it going to snow in Denver tonight for the game? Huh. Upper 50s. Wow. You guys just had snow. Time goes by too fast, Deadpool. You ain't lying. I had shrimp cocktail last night during the Buffalo game. Ruffles, chips, and dip. Nice. That sounds good. What I had for dinner, I had 2 chimichangas for dinner. And then had, I don't know, 2 handfuls of blueberries after that. These things are so sour. It's awesome. Ooh, you see me making faces. That's because they're sour. Hold on. I gotta go back up. That caught my eye. I saw cabbage. I missed that the first time. Sorry. Ground beef and cabbage and onion fried with vinegar. That sounds good. I don't think I've ever, ground beef and cabbage. It sounds good, dude. But the vinegar's throwing me off a little bit, Chef PH. That sounds so weird with vinegar. Pomegranate vinaigrette. That sounds good. Mm. Besides the two chimichangas, I actually had a salad because I bought 3 of the bags of the one I told you, the Thousand Island bacon. Everything's separate. You have to just mix it. I mix it in the Ziploc and then I shake it. You guys know the deal. I did have that too. I have 1 more of those left. I got to eat it probably today or tomorrow. They only last about a week outside, in the fridge. Got to put sugar on the cabbage when frying to caramelize. That's not necessarily true, but probably makes it easier if you cook it. Saute it good with a good oil and onions, and then at the end just throw in some butter. It'll caramelize the same way. It'll take its natural sugars out without having to put sugar in it. I might even get jiggy with it and make homemade biscuits. I still want to know about this vinegar. It's kind of throwing me off. Salad is always good. Heck yeah, man. That's why vinegar after. Got to put sugar on cabbage when frying to caramelize. But like I said, if you avoid you don't have to put the sugar, in my opinion. Just saute it good, and then at the end throw some butter in. And so keep cooking it in there. It'll start browning nice, and it'll start pulling out the natural sugars. But put the sugar probably helps faster. Pretty sure. You're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to me. Sugar changes the pH, especially in the FPH. But you get sweet and sour. Yeah, I'd have to try it. I don't know. Sounds good. Zigzag saying that she was thinking about it, so it's probably good. What kind of vinegar? That changes a lot. What kind of vinegar you put in it? I don't know, man. It just sounds strange. Beef with vinegar just doesn't, to me, doesn't compute, man. But I'm sure it's good, bro. You're a good cook, man. Yes, I live alone. Why are you asking? Apple cider vinegar with beef, huh? Interesting. That is very interesting, buddy. Once I get all settled here and stuff, probably in January, I'll be back to like 100%ness, where I can actually buy things I want at the supermarket, and I'll try that. I use the red wine vinegar with beef. Try it, y'all. Cheap meal. Dude, Fairs, whatever your name is, dude, you're fucking weird. Can I come for me? What the fuck is wrong with people, man? I don't get it. That was just fucking weird, dude. You made it? Okay. I take your word for it. I'm sure it works. I just never had vinegar with beef like that and cabbage mixed. Do you put onions in it too? Yeah. I could see doing a marinade, Chris, like with the vinegar, oil, and stuff like that, and like, and tenderize the steak, and then, grill it or whatever after that. That sounds good, Zigzag. Yeah. Because I've done that too. I've made marinades with it, with vinegar, apple cider vinegar or red wine vinegar, oil, some herbs, whatever. Then put the steak in there and let it marinate overnight. I used to make a good one with for not skirt steak. What's the other one? Flank steak. Flank steak, I think. Yeah, flank steak. Marinate it, but I would use balsamic vinegar. You can't marinate it as long though, because then it just makes the color of the meat change. Speaking of tamales, I got to take myself to the local bodega and get me my meat for my tamales and keep it in a deep freezer. Why was it special meat? What kind of meat is it, Gene? Iron skillet, the best. I like cast iron skillet to cook in. I need to get one. I don't have one. I really want one. I just pulled out. I bought it. I told you guys I got 2 packs of pork chops on the bone, 2 per pack, and they were like less than $3 per pack. I'm gonna cook them today for dinner with cook like 2 little baked potatoes. It's the bag of potatoes I have. I got to start using them. I'm gonna make potato salad too one day this week, but I'm gonna make baked potatoes just in the micro probably, like I did last time. They came out great. But I gotta cook those pork chops. Balsamic and grilled flank is quite delicious. Absolutely. With a lot of garlic, olive oil, some herbs, like fresh thyme and rosemary and all that. Stick it all in there and let it marinate over, a little while. Nice. Most expensive thing there is the ground beef. I hear you, Gene. I understood. Sorry, I had to get rid of that idiot before. It was going in a direction I really was like adamant. I was like, what? Couldn't let him talk no more. Ah, shit. Yes, sir. About 3 meals. That's what I love, man. I made because I bought the chopped meat. It was weird. I went to that new store, the Food Bazaar, is what it's called, where they replaced the Stop and Shops. Everything else was so expensive. The chopped meat was like the cheapest thing of everything. I got 2 little packets. It was just about 0.85, and the other one was like 0.76. It's a little over 3/4 of a pound each one, which usually they say to use a pound of chopped meat when you do Hamburger Helper. So somebody was talking about it in the chat there for a while, a couple weeks ago. So I said, screw it, I'll buy it. And I made Hamburger Helper, and I would feed me for lunch and dinner, and then a little bit left over for lunch the next day, which was pretty cool. So I got almost like 3 meals out of it too, each one. Especially when you have to stretch out meals like that, So it worked out pretty good. I love cabbage and ground beef because I love stuffed cabbage. The Wumpkies, Polish dish with some rice mixed in the beef. You got to have some onions up in that shit too, Chef PH, with that. I love onions. That's the one I had. I had the beef stroganoff one, and I had the cheeseburger, ultimate cheeseburger deluxe one, I think it was called, something like that, cheeseburger deluxe. Very cheesy. Yeah. No, my grandmother did, for sure. My mom knows how to make them too, just like my grandma. My mom made a deconstructed one not too long ago. Well, 6 months ago, probably. My dad brought it to me. It was like just cut up, like almost like what you said you made, but without all the vinegar and stuff. Just like stuffed cabbage, but not rolled. You know what I mean? Just in a pan for all the ingredients and flavors and everything. It was pretty good. Very cheesy. Yeah, it was good. Hamburger Helper, homemade, the shit with egg noodles. You could do that too. Absolutely. Just easy. It's easier that way. I never liked cabbage until I met Alice. Nice. It's like me, bro. I tell you all the time. I used to hate mushrooms, man. I love them now. Any kind. I do an egg roll bowl. So that sounds good because I love egg rolls. What I have to do is and I'm going to do this once the back pay gets here, which probably ain't going to be until January. I'm going to go to Trader Joe's, and I'm going to get those. I'm going to stock up on a bunch of them of those stir-fry dinners, the Chinese stir-fry dinners, bro. They have a General Tso's one, General Tao's, whatever. It has a sauce in it, and like one of them has like peanuts and the sauce, and everything's in the bag. All you have to do is just saute it like in a pan, really good. It's a certain amount. Obviously, so you get some color on everything. throw in the sauce, boom, done. It's so easy, and it's like $5.50, $6 a bag. So you get like 2 meals out of it too. So $6, 2 bags. What? Can't go wrong. And then I got a lo mein noodle one too. All of them are about the same price, maybe 50 cents, varying. But the only time I get up there is with my friend Julia, and I haven't been there in forever. I never had the money to really buy them. I wish they had it in the regular stores, but that's what makes Trader Joe's so unique. So now I like these. I forget what they're called. I can go grab one. Okay, so like a Nutri-Grain bar. You guys seen me eating them before. I told you I always get the blueberry or whatever, the Nutri-Grain bars. Now these, Ball and Basket, the name of the supermarket ShopRite's brand, their store brand, they have them, and they're so much better than Nutri-Grain bars. They're like chewier. They're just so good, right? And then they had them at Trader Joe's, same thing, but they're just like $3 more a box. I was like, fuck that, they're way too expensive, but so good. Like a healthy snack, My tastes have changed over the years. I think everybody does for the most part, Chris. Your palate changes. I don't want to say you abuse your tongue through the years, but it changes. It does. I mean, there's one thing I got to say. I'm a lot of things, but one adjective of me is I have a very good palate. I always have. But it changes. It always changes. If people tell you it doesn't, they're lying to you. It changes in your life. We have a Trader Joe's by me, and I love that place. Yeah. Like, it's the only time I go. It's not far. It's right in Clifton. It's like 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. But I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to go, man, look in the. They had the best freaking those stir fry dinners, man. There's so many, and they have like dumplings and all different kind of shrimp dumplings, these kind of dumplings. Just so much stuff. It's insane, dude. I love that section there. It's the only spot I go to when I go there. I don't get anything else there. I really don't. I got those Nutri-Grain bar things, but they were a different company, and they were a little expensive. But at the time, I had a few bucks, and I was like, screw it, I'll get them. I got these frozen shrimp egg rolls, and it came with spicy sweet Thai sauce. Are they good? Yeah. Where do you get them? At the supermarket? You know which ones aren't bad, Chef PH, for pre-made meatball? Or Mama Lucia. Mama Lucia, whatever you want to call them. I call them Mama Lucia. But Mama Lucia meatballs. They're not bad, man, for frozen. They're not. You just stick them in like, some like a tomato sauce or whatever, that you make, whether you make it yourself or you buy them, just throw them in there and obviously change flavor, and they break down a little bit better. They're good, man. I've had them. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing like making your own, but for a decent frozen one, they're not bad. We are deep into the food segment of this live. Yes, we are. Feet hanging out the back end. We are that deep into it. Yeah. Gene's sitting there going, damn it, I'm starving, guys. Stop it. I'm not hungry at all. I had my sandwich. I'm picking on some blueberries. I'm good. I ain't gonna eat nothing now until later on, like 2 o'clock, probably when I take my chemo pills. That's when I'll eat something lunch, something light. Then sleep for a couple hours. No, they're not. It's just the chop meat's expensive these days. It's cheaper to get the frozen ones. We have an Aldi's here. Aldi's is great. It does, doesn't it, Zigzag? No, meatballs are pretty easy to make, but it's just the chop meat is just expensive, man. I've heard that. I've never done it. I probably would never will do it, but I've heard people do it, Chris. It just gives it a little sweet aspect. I understand the reasoning of it, but the real Italians, my grandma never put jelly in her meatballs that I know of. I'm not going to say that they're not good because I've had them. You know what? I like Swedish meatballs. I haven't had them in forever. I should make that. Maybe I'll make that somewhere down the line, and I can do a video for that. That's fun. That's a fun dish. Very easy to make. Probably can make that in a video in under 30 minutes. Definitely under 30 minutes for sure. If I knew how to edit, I would just do it and then edit it out, but I don't know how to edit, so hence why I don't do too many videos. My aunt killed the meatballs. She used a crock pot. Nice. Did you ever have a meatball recipe that had barbecue sauce in it? Has anybody ever seen that in their life? I had it once. Somebody made it. We went to a party, and it was barbecue meatballs. Dude, they were so good. And like the barbecue sauce, just like it was almost like not like the marinara sauce, but like it coated it like that and like went into the meat, if you will, and not super thick like a barbecue sauce. You know what I mean? Hers had barbecue sauce. Well, there you go, dude. So good. I haven't had that in forever. Aldi's and Trader Joe's are both German stores. Aldi no and Aldi so. Aldi so is Aldi and Aldi no is Trader Joe's. I have never heard that before, Billy L. There you go. You'll see, Chris? Yeah. It's funny because when you said that, I was like, damn, bro, I remember having that barbecue sauce ones, man. They were so good. We have so much ham left over, I think I might make a quiche. There you go. That's a good idea. I can't eat quiche more than like the first day. Like just a piece and I'm good. South and north, I saw it on a shirt. Oh, cool, Billy. Quiche Lorraine. Can make like add it with some other meats and make like a meat pie. Like without the eggs and stuff. Just like a meat pie with cheeses and throw in pasta. There was that same place, Park and Orchard I worked at. He used to make this thing called pasta pie. So like at the end of the night, obviously you cook pasta, right? Pre-order pasta, penne or linguine. Like angel hair, I think was the only one we cooked to order because you can't pre-cook that. It just becomes like it just breaks. So like we would pre-cook like some linguine, like maybe 5 pounds, 6 pounds before Friday, Saturday night. Because sometimes you can't do it to order. It's impossible when you're feeding 400, 500 people on a Saturday night. It's impossible. So you pre-cook some. So whatever we had the next day left over, the guy Dennis that works in the middle, God rest his soul, he passed away. Great guy. He was a great good friend of mine too. Nice guy. And they would make this thing called pasta pie. So he made the dough in the machine, rolled it out, got a pie thing. I don't know, 12-inch pie dish. Maybe it was a little bit bigger. I don't know. Laid the dough down in it, right? Rolled it out way over the edges. Okay. Now the inside, a big bowl, he would mix all the pasta he had left over. So it could have been mostly like a linguine or fettuccine, and then like some whatever. If you had penne, whatever left over, mix it all in there. Eggs, some veggies. I don't know what he would do. He would put some veggies in there. Eggs, a bunch of different cheese, whatever else. I don't know. He was like the kitchen sink pretty much. And then he would take all these meats, like sliced meats, like salami, ham. I don't know if there's pepperoni in there. All right, Chris. Whatever other meats, I forgot what it was in there. Cut all them up, mixed all that in the bowl, whatever. Put that in the center. Took all the sides of the dough, overlapped them over the top, egg wash it, put it in the oven, and baked it. Came out, and then you have to let it sit, cool. Then you can cut them. It would be like in wedges, like a good wedge. And then stick it back in the oven, and heat it up. It would get crispy all on it from the cheese and everything, and you would serve it with tomato sauce on the side. Bro, I used to sell it like crazy. So it's a good thing to do with the extra pasta. I'm going to do biscuits and gravy homemade tonight. Yeah, you said that before. I've noticed you change your mind a lot on what you're going to eat. But I guess at the end of the day, as long as you eat is what matters. Diced taters in a quiche works. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah. The beauty of a quiche is you can do whatever you want, pretty much. Ow. I like to just make like any kind of omelet, cast iron skillet, and just make some kind of omelet. Anything you could think of, and throw all sorts of stuff in there, man. Veggies, meat. It's like to me, like a leftover thing. You look what you have in there, meat wise and veggies wise. Like, oh, I have this leftover. Let me cut that up. Boom, throw that in there, and just like a big omelet. Potatoes, whatever you got. Heck yeah, zigzag. Butter is better. Who likes anybody like Italian hot dogs? I love Italian hot dogs. Haven't had one in forever. Where'd everybody go? So there's only 3 people left now. 39 likes and 3 folks. Italian hot dog is hot dogs. Now you take like a, what do you call that? A pita, like a pita bread. You could do it on an Italian bread if you want, but a traditional one is like a pita bread. Put the hot dog in there, long, like those extra long hot dogs. Lay it in there. Then you have peppers, onions, potatoes. Peppers, onions, potatoes. Yeah, peppers, onions, and potatoes. Sauteed. You can do garlic in there too. Salt, pepper, whatever. And then put that in there with the hot dog. Ketchup on top. Oof. My God. So good. But you put it into like a pita bread and you eat it like that. But you could, like I said, you could do it on Italian bread too if you want. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But no. So good, dude. Haven't had one in forever. The potatoes are what makes it for me. You ain't kidding, zigzag. Wow, I've never had one. It's crazy. Yeah, you got to try it, man. It's so good. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't sell them where you're at. You can get them here. You go to Italian joint. They have them like an Italian takeout, whatever. You can get pizza, like a meatball parm or something. I guarantee you on their menu they have Italian hot dog. Most Italian takeout places have it. Haven't had it in a while. That's something else I'll make too down the line. But then you could change that up too. You could do like a sausage, you could do like a sausage, pepper, and onion with potato in like one of those pita breads. I like it just on Italian bread or good like Italian rolls. It's good too. But the original Italian hot dog is in a pita bread, like a half a pita. You cut the pita in half, you know what I mean? Then open it up and everything goes inside. Yeah, they are good. You can put a lot of places that put ketchup and mustard on it. It's like usual Italian hot dog, ketchup and mustard. But I'm thinking that varies in different regions. 11 o'clock. Okay. I have my Wi-Fi off. I forgot on here. The stream has been better, right? Hasn't been as glitchy without this other phone on. Wow. What does that mean? Can you translate that to English? Kai? Are you Dakota Kai from the WWF? WWE? I said WWF, didn't I? I just realized I said that. I was watching this video last night about WWF. Stream's been great. Yeah, it hasn't been glitchy because I shut off the I have my actual backup government phone that I use just on the Wi-Fi. Like when people are like, oh, I'm sending you something on Messenger. Okay, boom, I can look, or I'm trying to look up something. But I shut off the Wi-Fi on that, and the stream's been so much better. I've noticed that. So yeah, so just ultimate goal today is just to see if I can come up with that extra amount of money. If not, I only need 200 more. If I can get someone to help me out with $200, I'll pay them back. And then I can just at least present the whole rent to my landlord tomorrow. I would love to do that. And then I'll never have to do it again. Which is great. It's been a long journey with this shit. I'm just glad it finally got approved. Just a big stress level off my mind, Not to switch subjects again, but just a big stress level off my head. All right, Gene, have a good day. Appreciate that, Billy O. Yeah, exactly. Zigzag, yep. So what I'm doing is I had very good advice from nephew Austin D. His wife was telling me to just reapply. That's my best bet, is to reapply online, and then they'll see it, and then they'll say, wait a minute, well, you have an account. I don't understand why they haven't been sending you money all this time. Boom. She said that's the best way to do it. Then instead of calling, then it's just going to be paperwork, and they're never going to get it resolved. And if they will, it'll be down the line. So I'm better off doing it that way. Which I'm going to do that today also. Which that'll help out big time because, like I said, what I'm getting from disability is just going to cover my rent, which is about $110, $120 over. I showed you guys a thing yesterday. I ain't lying. But at the end of the day, that's all I cared about. Is at least just covering my rent. Because if we could resolve the food stamp issue, that's like 200 something bucks a month, plus my YouTube revenue. So I'll be doing okay. I'll have just enough money to get by, and I'll be happy with that. Plus, the back pay, I have to take care of that too. I owe, out of the five, almost $6,000 of back pay that I'll get after the lawyer's paid, I probably have to pay out half of that of what I owe. And then the rest of that I got to be frugal with, and use a lot of that for every month, for food and, I'm going to get some things like clothes I need and stuff. Things I need. I'm not going to waste it. I got to open up an account also. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a separate account through my account I have now and just put in savings that I can't touch. Some of it, even if it's 1,000 or 2,000 of it, just put it away into a savings account and let it sit. I have to. Yeah, exactly, Zigzag. You're never too old. And I'm going to say this because somebody told me this not too long ago. It's never too old to start a rainy day fund. It's never too late. You can start today. So I have the opportunity now to start one again and just start one. Whatever it is, 1,000, 2,000, whatever it is. Even if it's enough to cover like 1 month's rent, always have it there as a backup plan, just in case. I never did that in my past, and I have to do that. But it has been a very good life, as Mr. Billy said. I appreciate that. So we're going to work on that. Let me readdress that one again, like what FPH said. So you know what I'll do? I don't know how he wants to do it. I think he left. We're going to work it out how we're going to do a winner. But he also has the koozies, too, the beer koozies, which I don't drink. So me, I wanted the coin. He knew that, and I appreciated his gift. But what I would love to do is I'll throw in the koozies, one of them. I'll keep the one, and I'll give one away. Unless he wants to throw that in, too. That's up to him. But he'll do his coin, which I know most of the channels do their coins for like $20. So it's like a $20 value. And all you have to do is super chat $2. So that's kind of cool. I still have to send out Vike Fishing's stickers too. I have it set aside with his name on it. I have to get out and get stamps, like I said. So didn't forget you, Vike. I got it, buddy. Yeah, I have to, Zigzag. Yeah, 100%. I do have to go out tomorrow. I have to talk to my dad. I have to go pick up my pain pills already. I have to go get those. I have enough for like 4 or 5 days, but I have to go get those, and then I'm gonna have to go to the ATM to get this money out to pay Mike. So I have to do this tomorrow, no matter what. So might as well do it all in one day. Get it all done. But yeah, definitely a great library. But yeah, I think I'll jump off. Seems like a very good time to get off of here right now. But I appreciate everybody hanging out and all the support from everyone. Miss Angela Jones, if you do happen to rewatch this, thank you again for the 50. I really appreciate it. That helped out a lot. And sorry, I was getting a check ready to send to my sister to camouflage. Oh, okay. No worries, Chris. Yeah, I was just saying I'm going to jump off of here. If anybody listening or does re-watch this, if you can help, any little bit will help. I need $200 to get to my goal of paying my rent. So thank you for everyone that did help. I really appreciate it once again. And have a great day, man. And we'll start that thing probably, I don't know. We'll start it maybe this week or now. As soon as I get all my stuff taken care of. Thank you, Billy. We'll start that thing that FPH wants to do. We'll start it one day this week. I don't know when. Let me just get through my situation here, and then we'll figure it out. But all right, everybody, peace out. Have a good day. Thank you again. Appreciate it, and enjoy. Yeah. All right, I'm hitting the button.